Hi everyone, this is Clover Forever, the worst HoI4 channel ever, and yesterday, the new Japanese East Asian DLC dropped. So you know what that means? We're gonna be playing as Bolivia, because I absolutely refuse to pay for any more Paradox law. So, as Bolivia, we start with a sizable army for our country, and we also have, like, the worst ideas ever. We have the Chaco War, the era of national regression, and economical decline, which are all horrible. We also start with 2 research slots, which just adds a little touch of pain to the playthrough, you know? I love starting with 2 research slots. It's so fun. Other than that, we of course also have like 4 usable civs, because why not? We have a single mill. Uh, we have a single focus to do, which is the heartland of South America. Bolivia, land of diversity. From the Andes to the Amazon, our people aren't united by some concept of race or ethnicity. Instead, our people are united by patria, the love of our country. We stand humiliated by all our neighbors after the wars of the Pacific, Acre, and Chaco. However, we still stand strong, for la unión es la fuerza. So yeah, we also have a few decisions. Irredentism, which allows us to co-opt 2 territories. Over nationalism, which we are not going to do because we're not going to go democratic. Also, the Peru-Bolivian Confederation, which we are not going to do because we decided we're going to do a different formula with Bolivia. So yeah, let's start. Okay, so with the focus done and Bush falling ill because, of course, we can now start our late industrialization. Ta-na-na, ta-na-na. We must modernize, which will give us just civilian factory. We can also soon enough get a little political power advisor, which, you know, I'm always a fan of. I love political power. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so after we got a little guy and we started late industrialization and the German Civil War started, we can stabilize our economy. Ta-na-na, ta-na-na. Yeah, which will get rid of this debuff here. Also, yeah, the German Civil War. Crazy. Other thing that happens was that the Japanese had a young after coup, which, you know, was expected. By the way, with the new DLC, you still have like much like Germany, you still have like the new path for historical Japan, but not for the other ones, which I find okay. And with the next focus on and the Dia del Mar celebration, let the people do what they want. Let's invest more into our mind. Something about the Andes. Those for economical balance may take form. Yeah. Okay. Also, what's happening with Chile? I think this means they're going to a civil war. I hope so. Oh, Herman Bush moves to overthrow the government. Yeah, let him do it. Yeah, the PLs of the power and the Gobierno Militar Socialista takes control. And after getting this focus done and another political power guy, I love political power, we can do the Army of the People. Soto has done it, the old corrupt oligarchs, the Liberal Party have been taken away from power, and a new Red Bolivia can now thrive, not for some snob elite, for the good of the people. Yippee! We will seize the day, true, on God's sin. You see, me and him, we are literally twinning. I guess him, but whatever, you get me. And now with this focus done, we can develop infrastructure, which gives us more civs. And infrastructure, obviously. Right, infrastructure's done. Now let's start to create a new military complex. Because, you know, I love military complex. It's much better than whatever the fuck the liberals are doing. I'm quite worried about this guy. Whatever. Okay, and now with the new military complex, we can also connect the nation to speech and sign David Turrell's resignation letter, which will put German Bush Guerra in power. Guerra, whatever. Yeah, but does he look like a twink? Also, why does he have like 3 governmental jobs? Like, he's an army general, fucking military staff, and also the leader of the nation. Amazing. He really loves Bolivia. That's why he does it. He's just like that goated, to be honest. Okay, now that the focus is done, we can form a new Bolivian man. Ignore those buffs. Actually, I asked the Discord and they told me it was balanced because I have to play South America. So, yeah, for a century, our great nation has been beaten again and again by other powers. If we want to truly stop our decline, we must form a new Bolivian soldier, one who does not lose, one who does not fear death, one which will defend La Patria. True, on God, Sid. Also, we need to take political power, to be honest. And now that the formidable soldier is done, we can start dreaming of a greater Bolivia. Oh boy, look at those buffs. Hell yeah. I cooked when I made this. Also, we can go to partial mobilization, which I think is good because I don't like having no mobilization. We are going to mobilize. We're going to war. We're going to kill people. Just a warning. And after dreams of a greater Bolivia is done, we can start with El Chaco es Nuestro, which will give us an ex-war goal against Paraguay, which we don't actually need to finish the war because we have the little peace talk decisions, such as the Chaco Treaty, the Petropolis Treaty, the Pacific Treaty, and the Buenos Aires Treaty, which we're going to do all of them. Yay! German right and Germany ended our civil war. Who could have thought that the German military junta was gonna win? I couldn't. Okay, now with 10 days remaining for the focus, we can move our front line because they're not gonna guess we're gonna attack them, and also start buffing our little guy with organization first and charismatic because he is a bit charismatic. Just look at his little pretty face. Why does he look like a twink? I still don't get it. Also, we can start war planning that too. Also, if I saw it right, the other regions war was happening. Yeah. Okay. I don't give a shit. And okay, the focus is done. Let's declare war. Taking this thing. Why do they have troops? Oh no. Whatever. Let's just walk over them. I wonder how this war will go. And there we go. Yippee! Now we can send all our troops to Chile because they're gonna have a civil war pretty soon. And yeah. Okay, and the focus is almost done. Yippee! Oh. Starting a civil war. Stony Civil War ended. Let's return to Ghost. Also, let's send the quadrillion Bolivians to Acre. Bolivians, that's crazy. Are you a Bolivian? Oh. Are you a Bolivian? I'm a Bolivian. You know that? Bolivian bro. Are you a Bolivian bro? I am. Believe it up of the world, bro. Oh god. Okay, so while the war is going, let's land Acre. And since Brazil is in a bit of an unstable situation, we're gonna get it. Yay, we did it! Now let's restore the Littoral Department. Yippee! And let's prepare to war with Argentina, which I don't know what that they're going to. Also, we got a little doctor, which is cool. Okay, so Brazil has accepted Acre, and let's search for great allies. Purely because of the political power, because we need more political power so we can do the little things over here. Yeah, We also got rid of the two bad spirits. The Paraguayan one we got at the end of the Chaco War, but yeah, the second one we got rid of now, which is. And the United Kingdom conceded the trade union. There goes my fucking PC. Thank you, United Kingdom. I love you, Stanley Baldwin. Fuck you. Okay, so search for great allies is done. So now let's discover accurate technology. And also establish the Arica department, which gives us score on everything. Yeah! So while we discover accurate technologies, Spain is a fucking mess. But the Spanish Commune, Spain, nationalist Spain. Can I talk about how ugly this flag is? I don't know why it's so saturated. Like, what the hell? Like, this one has like nice colors. This one has like okay colors. This one has shit colors. Why? Julian, Bokin, Bokin. Why is your flag's color so add? Also, you know what? Let's do our true brothers. We have some great allies. You know? Libits and strong. Brother Peru. Or maybe there's another group of people, another nation that we could ally with. It all becomes clear now. The true brothers of the Bolivians weren't the Peruvians or anyone else, but the Bulgarians. I love doing it. I love life. I love doing this kind of bullshit. This is why I was born, by the way. Okay, now that our true brothers done, let's infiltrate Bulgarian society. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Also, we got a little mechanic here. Or the Bolivia-Bulgaria ideal. Yeah. Okay, I just realized Peru stole our fucking territory for some reason. Fuck you. I don't know why. I am genuinely pissed. I don't know how many units they have. How many units they have? They have 10. Okay. I'm gonna wait for them to. Wait, can I guarantee nations? Yes. Okay, but you're going to pay Peru. Unironically, what the hell? Why did you do that? And for Bulgarian society done, so that means we can do Red Bolivian-Bulgarian propaganda. Which, yeah, let's start doing that. Okay, I'm like so pissed that Peru stole our fucking land. Okay, of course, this fucking guy is so made a deal with the fascist. Of course. Oh, Chilean Civil War. Ooh. Anyway, yeah. Fuck you, Oscar Benavides. Did even like justify war between? I need 50. Shit. Okay, like who's out? How's this fashion? Oh, China's doing bullshit. Thank you, China. Japan isn't, which fun. But Germany also isn't, and I think they're going democratic. Ooh, I love France going racist. I mean, communist. United Kingdom's also going communist. Interesting. Okay, so now with spread Bolivia-Bulgaria propaganda done, we only need to kidnap Boris because we did a few of these little things. And we can start a revolution, which will make Bulgaria our puppet, because we have enough unitary support. Also, I think after that, we're gonna declare war against Argentina. Maybe we can get like the Bulgarian troops here. That would help, I believe so. Okay, so a lot of stuff happened. Union capitulated, the Rome formed, Nothing does matter to us still. We still need to kidnap Boris and get him. He's depressed. We're gonna use his men to invade Argentina. Imagine like you're like the czar of a country. You're already like fucked up, depressed and shit. And some guys, and like some people just come in and they're like, "Hey, you're going to Bolivia now. We're gonna use all your troops to invade Argentina. By the way, hope you don't mind that. Amazing. We're gonna make up to that, yo. Relax. Don't worry, Boris. Beloved Boris. I love you, Boris. I love you so much. Okay, so now that we have kidnapped Boris and got him depressed over here, we can start the revolution, which will make Bolivia our puppet because we have enough support. After that, we're gonna send all our troops over here, and we're gonna start the war with Argentina. Okay, so the radio has been researched. And also have started the revolution, which is nice. Now let's remember the Argentine sin. Oh yeah, or the troops. I forgot. I believe you. Can you give me like all your troops real quick? Request forces. I need like 12 of them. Yes, thank you, Bolivia. Okay, so chat, I realized did something wrong. Instead of them giving me talking rights, I'm giving talking rights to them. So I'm just gonna do like a quick little, ignore this chat, ignore this real quick. Just ignore this, okay? Okay, so chat, it took a little bit more commanding because I kind of suck at this shit. But they're coming home now. By home I mean Bolivia. And we have remembered the Argentine sin. Also, we're gonna marry German to Boris, so don't worry about it. Also, I stole this from Kaiserreich. This isn't gonna be like published in the Steam page, so I don't think it's a problem. If it's a problem, but tell me in the comments, I guess. Sorry. Either way, let's go to war against Argentina. Okay, we did it! Finally, holy shit. I don't think a single Bulgarian division arrived here, by the way, just telling y'all, by the way. Now what we do? I guess we can start the war against Peru, maybe? I don't know, I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna just save the game and see that tomorrow. Okay, so the next day is here, and we have formed Greater Bolivia. Other things that are happening is the Chileans are in a civil war. Brazil has become a kingdom, which means they have a war go against us soon, I think. And yeah, Spain's a mess. Portugal has become the kingdom of Portugal, which curious. And yeah, I guess now we're gonna do the Bolivia part of the focus tree. The Bulgaria part of focus tree, I mean. Which are some war goals. So yeah. Okay, so after a German wife, we can make him love Bolivia. Okay, so a little update. Estonia has joined the Italian alliance, and Italy has declared war on Yugoslavia, which is one of our core, which not only made Romania join them, but also France. If anything, if they survive, I guess we can try to just fight for Albania, maybe, but it will still take a while for us to do this, folks. So yeah, let's just wait for now. That's all we can do. Okay, so I don't think Italy's gonna keep it up until then, considering everything. Okay, so after we made him love Bolivia, we can cure his depression, which will change him from depressed Boris to Boris the First and Third. And we can start to see the new doctrine. Since we're gonna fight mostly in Europe from now, I guess we can do mobile warfare. I don't know. I'm not good at this game if you can't tell. Okay, and after we have cured his depression, we can also unite the states, which will finally make us into the Tsardom of Bolivia-Bulgaria. So, Peru has declared war on Ecuador, and we have done it! We have become Bolivia-Bulgaria! Yeah, nice. Now let's bring Bulgaria back, which will allow us to do a few more focuses. Okay, so like a few seconds later, and this happened. This is like the worst shape I have ever seen Peru, ever. World update? Bosnia exists. Also, this, for some reason. Also, the Soviet War hasn't ended. Also, the Norwegian War hasn't ended. Also, the Chinese are doing whatever the fuck. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so bring Bulgaria back, it's over. Now, we can either do one of these, which will give us Vargos and cores, which will probably only have Italy to declare war, because I don't want to go to war with this thing. Yeah, sure, let's go to war with Italy, that sounds fun. Yeah, we don't have much. Maybe we can join their faction, actually, so let's do the true Yugoslavia. Okay, so they elected a new president here in Uruguay, and in a few days, there we go. Okay, alright, let's do this. Okay, Albania. Let's go, war against Albania. Let's do... Bolivar would be proud because this is actually kinda good. Okay, so for a little update, much like... I don't know... we're going through southern Italy right now, also like attacking here, but... Yeah. And the Italians they're left standing in Palermo. We have like 0. We have 2%, that's good. Maybe we can get like something, maybe like a ship. Maybe, perhaps. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much. Also, I upgraded my divisions with a bit of artillery, but yeah, we're not gonna have the best division. We're fucking Bolivia-Bulgaria, I'll be real with you. Okay, so the war is done. We have somewhat of a political power, so I think we're gonna just like get more possible cores, which are this one, and this. We can also maybe get some ships with... Oh, look at those tags which were liberated. That's fun. Look, this is actually a nice color. This is actually cool. We own this. Also, we have a pub. Okay. Don't get me wrong, alright? But I'm gonna do like a small bit of just because I don't like the border war. Is this a puppet of someone? This isn't a puppet of anyone. Okay, what the fuck was done here? I don't get it. I'm just gonna like... I guess the lore is that Estonia got fucking Taiwan into Finland. That's the lore. Yeah. This is actually hilarious. And Eritrea it is. So yeah. Okay, so for the next plan, I believe we're gonna attack either Greece or Turkey. Probably Greece because they look like they have less units. Both are guaranteed by Romania. Holy shit. Which we have a little thing with. Here, non-aggression pact, yeah. So yeah, okay, so now that we have done Bolivar with withdrawal, we can do Restore Byzantium, which will give us claims on Greece and Turkey. I just realized I messed up the code. Instead of this giving me war goals against the English and cores on Cyprus, this gives me cores on Britain and war going on Cyprus. I am the world's greatest fucking folder, by the way. But okay, so with Restore Byzantium done, we can do Military Academy. And let me just save real quick. By the way, it's a real nice date we saved. Do you remember the 21st night, September? Okay, whatever. Yeah, let's just see if this works. I hope this works. I hope Romania can declare war on us. Okay, so it doesn't work. I discovered that by getting to war with, like, all of this. So instead, I guess we're just gonna, like, stay over here. Thing, whatever. Yeah, so Brazil and Portugal united, which fun. Nothing. Wait, no, they didn't. What the? Whatever. I I don't even know anymore. The fascists are holding like 3 people in Madrid. Uh, what else? We made a puppet in Sardinia. Poland still in a civil war. War in Norway stopped. War in the Soviet Union, I think it's not gonna stop. China's almost unified. Yeah, there's nothing much to say. Also, I made this focus of like a shitpost. Okay, so I just realized Romania stopped guaranteeing the Turkey and shit. So you know what that chat? You know what that means, right, chat? Chat, you know what that chat? You know what that means? I'm gonna see if this works, chat. I hope this works. I don't have anything else to do, to be honest. Okay, so chat. It has been like a little while. As you can see, we have advanced 1 province. The war casualties are existent. I honestly think this is going to be the best that Bolivia-Bulgaria is ever gonna do. I'm sorry, chat. Maybe I'll revisit this later, but okay, honestly, if I had a better mic, I would complete this, but it's hopeless. I'm gonna be real, it's hopeless. So, yeah, I guess this is the video. Sorry.